April 17th, 1943. 01:42 hours. 22,000 feet above Essen, Germany. The night sky is burning. Lancaster F. Freddy shakes so violently that Pilot Officer Thomas Keene wonders if the wings will simply tear off. Flak blossoms explode all around, orange fireballs blooming like diseased flowers. The cockpit glass is cracked, frost creeping across it like a living thing. You can almost feel the cold slicing through the fuselage, crawling inside your bones. Then comes the sound every bomber crew fears, a rising hum. Low, predatory, getting closer. Night fighters. And tonight, no ultra warning. "Where's the message?" the navigator shouts. "They always warn us." But the radio stays silent. Then a flash. Brilliant, white, merciless. A Lancaster ahead disintegrates in midair, its wings folding like paper before vanishing into blackness. No parachutes, no survivors. Keene knows what that means. If Enigma isn't broken tonight, they won't live to see dawn. Meanwhile, hundreds of miles away, one man is fighting a different kind of battle. In a dim Bletchley Park office, Marian Rejewski, a quiet Polish mathematician, bends over a desk littered with numbers, spirals, and impossible letter chains. His hands are ink-stained, his pencil worn to a stub. Outside, Britain sleeps under a blanket of cold fog. But inside this room, the fate of men flying through hell depends on whether he can see something no one else can. For months, Ultra has struggled to break each day's Enigma key in time, and every night the RAF pays the price. Rejewski has seen the casualty lists. He doesn't need lectures on urgency. He carries it like a weight. He straightens a page, stares at the chaos, mutters in Polish under his breath. Then, slowly, almost reluctantly, he draws a new line, a pattern, a shortcut, a way to slice through Enigma's maze that no one else had recognized. It isn't perfect. It won't solve every key, but it might solve tonight's. Rejewski takes the papers to Commander Edward Travis, who flips through them with a skeptical frown until his expression shifts, only slightly, but enough. "Test this," Travis orders the night team. "Now." Rejewski steps into the cold night outside. He doesn't wait for praise. There won't be any. There never is. He simply hopes, quietly, desperately, that his mind hasn't failed the men dying above Germany. Inside, the decoding machine spins to life, fast, hungry, devouring permutations at a pacing no human could match. Minutes pass, and then a bell rings. A breaker looks up, eyes wide. "It works! We've got the key!" Code after code falls open. Luftwaffe night fighter vectors spill out, positions, bearings, kill zones. Everything the RAF needed, but didn't have. Travis grabs a red phone. "Get a broadcast to Bomber Command now!" High above Essen, Keene's crew is seconds from death. The Ju-88 slides behind them, guns lighting up the night. Then the radio crackles. "All aircraft, immediate course change. Turn 40 degrees north. Night fighters, concentrated on your current heading. Repeat, change course now." The tail gunner screams, "Skipper, do it!" Keene yanks the control column. The Lancaster lurches, groans, barely holding together. But the night fighter overshoots, its tracer fire tearing harmlessly through the dark. Dozens of bombers make the turn and emerge from the kill zone that was supposed to swallow them whole. On the ground, German controllers see their ambush collapse in real time. Radar plots flicker and vanish. The skies empty. And no one in that command bunker understands why. But Rejewski knows. Standing alone in the fog outside Bletchley Park, hands trembling with exhaustion, he realizes his impossible trick has worked. Not once, not by accident, but decisively. Tomorrow night, hundreds of airmen will fly again, and Ultra will warn them again. And Rejewski's shortcut will keep working, night after night. The RAF will survive missions that should have been massacres. Bomber crews will come home who should have been names carved into memorial plaques. They will never know why, never know who saved them, never know that a quiet Polish engineer, a man with nothing but a pencil, a mind like lightning, and a stubborn refusal to give up, rewrote the fate of thousands. History will barely mention him. But every man who walked through the door of a Nissan at dawn, every pilot who hugged his family again, every crewman who lived to grow old, all of them owed their lives to a line of numbers written under a flickering lamp in the dead of night. Marian Rejewski didn't fire a single bullet, but he may have saved more Allied airmen than any fighter squadron in the war.